Three reasons why the legal industry, why marketing for law firms, helping lawyers, law firms get more clients. So I was a professional digital marketer working for an SME, working with small medium enterprises, selling all sorts of products and services from bird nest to streetwear. I then moved on and worked for the financial industry in MNC and managed budgets of up to 200k per month, 300k per month, doing $1 million revenues a month. And then I left. So what inspired me to get into the legal industry was from a workplace dispute. It was something that was entirely new to me, and I went through a government agency. They looked through my case and they told me, okay, we'll issue you this certificate that you have to file at the state courts. Then I'm like, oh wow, so this thing is for real. I actually have to go through a legal process, and it was something that I took upon myself for months and months to actually learn how to write an originating claim. Well, don't get me wrong, but the government agency did help, but I think I did a way better job when I refined it. So I actually used AI, ChatGPT at a point to learn legal terms, to put in the paragraphs and to phrase it properly. It was quite a unique process because both sides couldn't hire a lawyer. I think that's just the rules of my case. And I was prepared to go all the way to present my case in front of a judge. And it was nerve-wracking because I have never went to court before. It was my first time dealing with such legal matters, and I had to be in front of a registrar, and then I potentially had to be in front of the judge, and I have to argue my case. And I was collating evidence, and I was writing paragraphs, and I was trying to phrase things in the most legal way possible. And it turns out I had a favorable outcome, and I was like, wow, this is pretty interesting. And I kid you not, I spent weeks and weeks and nights perfecting my so-called case, and I was more than ready to go all the way and seek justice in front of the courts. So for a period of time, I was thinking of how to use my digital marketing skills to the best of my abilities. I was thinking to either help property agents or financial consultants, but I think that is pretty much saturated, and I wanted to enter a market that was interesting, that was growing, that was not too oversaturated yet. And I thought, why not do marketing for law firms? So I actually pivoted my agency from just a bland normal agency to just specialize in legal firms. I think if you are well adapted in marketing, you'll know that you have to specialize. I think this is true for many professions as well. The economics are better when you specialize. For example, a heart surgeon will be able to charge more than a GP. But don't get me wrong, GPs do make quite a bit of money as well. But either way, firstly, it was out of this process of going through this legal process, having a favorable outcome, that got me interested in the legal industry. And secondly, it's not a myth that law firms do have the ability to generate good revenue, and lawyers have the ability to make a good income for themselves. It does make sense for me to enter the industry because when you run an agency, when you provide a service, you have to make sure that your clients are making enough revenue and you can grow alongside with them. Thirdly, as someone who uses a lot of AI in my own marketing processes, I think there is a huge potential in the legal industry, and I think the legal industry in Singapore has not caught up. Even when it comes to digital marketing, I feel. And I presented some ideas how to use AI marketing in my speech at Legal Tech Fair 2025, hosted by the Law Society of Singapore. And I do see AI and digital marketing used more frequently and more readily in the legal industry moving forward. And in some ways, maybe I can value add to that. So these are the reasons why I choose helping legal firms and lawyers and law firms market, grow their client base. And at the end of the day, I think it helps the consumer. I think when the consumer has more access when it comes to information in the legal industry, then it's good for all. People have more access to justice. And these are the three reasons why I entered the marketing industry for lawyers and legal firms.